Get ready to elevate your beauty routine. Join me every week at 10 a.m. Pacific for my Beauty Lives, where we'll dive into microneedling, rejuvenating acid peels, expert scalp care tips, and lots of beauty devices. I'll also share the latest skincare brands and makeup must-haves to keep you glowing year-round. For exclusive insights on injections, weight loss peptides, and more, download my Skin and Wellness app linked in the description below. For additional insight, check out my blog that details each of these beauty lives and any other videos I've shared with you. We are about to go live, so hit that subscribe button now and join the beauty revolution. Welcome you guys to our Beauty Live on Tuesday mornings. I hope that these are working out well for you, and if you're catching this in the replay, I'm glad that you were able to get it on your own time frame. Today we're going to be using the Ziip Halo, and we're also going to be using these new collagen strip like film things that I got. I tried them, I tested them yesterday. They're kind of difficult to separate, so we'll see if I can do a better job today. And we're also going to be using the Ziip Halo app, so I'm not streaming on TikTok today because I need my phone to be able to do this with you guys. So anyways, welcome. Let me check the chat really quick. Hey, welcome everyone. Melissa, Dawn. She says she's got her front row seat. Welcome. Anna or Anne. Oh, hey, Edward. Okay. Good to see all of you guys. Jason. All right. Well, it's freezing here in California, and we are going to be doing this whole skin routine, and also we'll be going over some of my favorite things from this year or gift ideas. And also we have a bunch of promo codes or sales that are coming up or are going on these devices. So I'm going to be sharing all that with you today as well. All right, let's start. I have my bucket of water and let's get my towel out. Oh, one of the things I was going to share with you guys is my robe. This is my spa robe. I've used this for over a year, almost over a year. I got it in January at the beginning of the year. Loved it, and I use it in a lot of videos. So if you guys are looking for an amazing long spa robe that's like fleece inside and just like nice material, heavy, weighted, just like at a really nice spa. Like when I was shopping for this, I'm like, I want a spa robe that reminds me of being at like a Four Seasons spa, and this robe is exactly that. And I think it's about $100, so I think it's a really good price point for the quality, because I've literally been living in this robe for almost a year and it still looks great. This material like is really, it's some kind of twill, but it really holds up nice. It's like a sateen twill or something. It's great. All right. We are going to be washing my face with the Celamax Noni facial foam. I really like how this stuff foams up. And we're going to be using my Revive LED Sonique. So this is like a vibrating cleansing brush. If you guys remember like the Sonicares and stuff, this is very similar. This one is a lot cheaper, a much better buy than some of the other ones. And it has two different heads on it. So it's got this kind of like fine scrubby finger head. And then it also has this ball head for like pushing in serums. And this guy is actually one of the things that's going to be on sale, or I think is currently on sale. Melissa is better at these things than me. These are my notes. Okay, so the code on this is Chaos 10. So you use the code, you save 30, you get 30% off site-wide through December 3rd. Okay, so basically if you use Chaos 10, which is normally a 10% off promo code, it's actually a 30% off promo code right now through December 3rd. Okay. Melissa, I hope I got all that right. All right, here we go. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves because these are long. Actually, I'll show you the robe, how long it is. Like, okay, I'm standing on a stool. Like basically it comes down to my ankles. Now I am 5'2", but it's a full length robe. Okay. Let's wash my face. I have sunscreen on from this morning from driving the boys to school, and we've got to get it clean before we start using our microcurrent device from Ziip Halo, or from Ziip Beauty, their Halo device. Oh, welcome 3/4 time. Hey, Ryan. It's 36 degrees there. This morning when I woke up, it was 25 degrees here at 5 a.m. It was so cold. So I just have some water in front of me and I have these little wet sponges. I'm just going to get my face a little bit wet just to make it a little bit easier. And then I'm going to pump some of this foam on it. I'm going to turn it on. It does red LED. It has different, I think it has 3 vibration settings. No, it has 2. Okay, and then it's got like red and blue mixed together, and it's got near infrared, and then it's got red again. We'll just use red. So I like these kinds of things because they kind of help knock off any rough skin. The vibration's nice for getting into your pores. The cleanser I'm using is actually an acne prone skin cleanser. So if you have more acne prone skin, this is a great foaming cleanser. And then the vibration is gonna really help get it into your pores to help break up that sebum that might be causing your acne. I don't really have acne prone skin anymore. Like in high school, I would get some breakouts, but I rarely ever break out now. I'm definitely more dry, but I do find that this face wash is really gentle and it doesn't dry me out like other ones that are kind of like blemish control. Okay, and you just turn it off. Kind of rinse it in your sink. And this is water safe, so you could like have it in your shower, you can take it in the bath, like you can get the whole thing wet, so that's great. And then with my little sponges, we'll just remove our cleanser. Hey Rita. You use yours in the shower, Dawn? Yeah, that's a great place. I mean, when you're in the shower, I also have a face wash in the shower, and you know what I'm using right now in the shower, actually? If you remember those yellow, what were they called? Like Ezeki pads or something? They were like turmeric and lemon. They came like, I don't know, 50 in a bag from Amazon. They're like yellow. And I keep them in my shower in the pouch. And I just use them like all over my face and neck because they're supposed to brighten. So I just always use those in the shower because they're like wet and yellow. So it's kind of nice to do it in the shower since it kind of like gets all over the place. Okay. So now our skin is dry and we're just going to use our Nera Pro just to make sure that our eyes get a little bit of attention. I'm on level 3 and Nera is another one that's going to be on sale. So let's talk about that. Okay. So I'm using the Nera Pro, but there's also the Nera Precision, right? The smaller aperture one. And Chaos 10. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So we're going to put the link because with the link and the code early bird, you're going to get 20% off and you get the Nera Deluxe travel case. Oh, I should have brought that over. Hold on, let me grab it. I have one, so I'll show you what that free gift looks like. So we have the link in the description and in the blog post. So if you go to the blog, we don't need our space heater on anymore. So if you go to the blog, we'll have the link for the Nera. But I bet, Melissa, you could probably drop that link for the Nera to here. Sorry. And if you use the code EARLYBIRD, that's going to save you 20% off and get you the free gift. Hold on, let me get what the gift looks like. So this is what the carrying case for Nera looks like. It's this little leatherette. I'm sure it's vegan. I'm sure it's faux leather. But see, like I can keep the different serums and creams from Nera in here, and the Nera fits in it too. And it's cute, right? So this is a nice little thing for keeping just like your Nera together with its cords and everything. They also have like a little headband. Okay. Sorry, I got off track. Let's do the other side. Oh, thanks, Melissa. So Melissa just dropped the link. So if you use that link with the early bird code, right? So it's the link plus early bird. Okay. So we're done on that side. And hold on, let me see. Is there a date? I don't know when that goes. I don't know when that's good too, you guys. So I'm not sure when the date on that ends, but if you're interested in any of the Nera lasers, either the Precision or the Pro, and you want the free gift and you want to save 20%, then I'm assuming they're doing early bird because they're going to cut it off early. So it would be early bird and it would be the link that we just dropped. Oh, and she wrote in the chat that there's early bird too. Okay. So we treated under our eyes with the Nera Pro. So now it's time to get out the gel. So with doing microcurrent, you need a conductive gel. So we're going to spread this on our neck and our face. And Ziip has an app with it. Okay. Okay, so focused. So there's all these different treatments and you sync your device to it. And it was really easy. I didn't have to do anything but turn it on and say like, it like synced immediately. Anyways, so I was going through here and there was, some of them are 4 minutes, some of them are 3 minutes. Some of them are, this one's called instant gratification. It takes 6 minutes. There's an all-inclusive that takes 12 minutes. There's a founder's favorite that takes 10 minutes. So I was thinking maybe we would do, I don't know, I've been torn. Maybe we do instant gratification that takes 6 minutes because instant gratification sounds amazing. So let's get the serum on because, or the conductive gel, because I know we're going to need this on. And I kind of started it before to kind of understand. So she's like using it all over her neck and face in this one. So we're just going to get this gel everywhere because I'm not fully sure where we're going. Okay. I have to wipe off my hands. Keep this close by because you might need more during the session. So these are the 2 probes on it. This is what's going to create the current that's going to go through your skin and create ATP and supercharge your muscles and the cells to build more tissue. But both of these need to be attached to your skin and they need the conductive gel to do it, okay? And then there's a little button here that turns it on. And it vibrates. You can see it kind of glows. Okay, I'm going to start the instant gratification one. I wish I could show this to you guys, but I'm going to kind of have it in front of me. Okay.
Make sure to apply conductive gel all over your face and your neck for this treatment. We're going to be treating everything. So let's start right here.
Okay, now I got to watch her.
Now this is a freeform treatment, which means I'm just a guide for you.
Okay. Okay, so she's really starting down here.
Focus in on exactly what's most important to you and where
so it's vibrating through my head, and then it like makes a noise to let you know.
So you do not need to follow along with me exactly.
I'm trying to follow along.
Take these moves and then do those areas. If you want to break it down into jawline, cheekbone, brow bone, or you can really stay on the outskirts of the face.
So now I'm doing like the cheekbone.
Getting that nice.
And you feel it like pulling up.
So
and then
I'll
it
take 2
vibrates.
vibrations to go from the bottom of the neck. And then all the way up, I'll pull that brow on my way up and out to the forehead and the hairline. This is really working on the muscle. So you really want to think about where you want to see that lifting effect, where you want to see the opening effect. For me, I really like to see that. I always pull the tail of this brow, especially. It's my weak side, so I always pull the tail of that eye up when I come up to the top.
It's also nice that you can use this like
If you
anywhere.
want that on both
It's not
sides
having
of
to be
your
plugged in.
eyes, always hit that tail at the end as you're coming up here. At the very top of the brow line right here, this gives an overall lifting when you're pulling all the way up into this area.
All right.
We do have to avoid the very center of the neck, always, because of the thyroid. But you can definitely work the side of the neck, and you can come in vertical like that.
So she's showing all these different ways that you can use it. Like coming up the side. The vibration's pretty awesome.
And then if you specifically want to get in those cheekbones.
Have you guys used this? Does anybody on here have this one?
So this is a 6-minute treatment, and it's just the right amount for you to really see the effects. So see, I've got that nice.
Feel like she never switched sides. Maybe we're switching sides now.
We're gonna now make the same thing happen over here.
Okay, yeah. It's awkward. She makes it look pretty easy. You're moving it around.
And it doesn't matter which way's forward. You can see there's the charging port. I'm kind of letting it one side forward, one side back. You can pull vertically. You can do horizontal.
It does seem like this one, in comparison to like all other microcurrent devices I've used, is by far the easiest.
Whatever's comfortable.
Because a lot of them were really hard to keep the two probes attached all the time. And remember, like, I don't want to name names, but there was one that I got way in the day where you had two metal prongs and you were trying to do them, and I felt like I was trying to knit in the air on my face. It was so hard. This is much simpler.
Or you can just do your shorter single vibration and slowly work your way up.
So as it's triggering my muscles to twitch, then it vibrates. And you know to lift up and then move back down. So there's two different technologies going on here. There is microcurrent, which is going to give us that like immediate kind of lift, but it's not long lasting. Then there's a nanocurrent technology that's going on, which is actually at a cellular level that's supposed to be increasing more ATP and encouraging cellular growth somehow. Okay, now we're doing the chin.
If you're mainly concerned with the lower face, you can spend a lot of time down here doing this.
So she's showing this thing where you can do it like...
taking that last little second up. So the bulk of the time is all down here. It really is, as I said, what's best for you.
I kind of like that she has these little tutorials on your phone. And then it's over with. Okay, she just turned off. All right. So there's like a 2-minute lip one. There's like a bunch of different options in here. I don't know. I guess we should have done just one side to see if it got more lifted. But it is pretty interesting how it... So there is a shock to it. If you... Oh, okay, watch this. Do you see my eye twitching? So if you've ever used those electric things to like vibrate your muscles for like sore muscles or whatever, that's definitely what this feels like. And I have some information on the nanocurrent technology. I don't know it all off the top of my head, but I'm going to read it to you really quick. So when you're done with it, you just turn it off, and then you're not supposed to get it wet, but you can use like, you know, some like a cleaner on a kind of a dry towel to just like clean off the conductivity gel. And then it's all done. Put it away. And then we're going to take off the conductivity gel because we don't want to layer on this. It can get really gummy. Okay, so the Ziip also is on sale. So the Ziip Halo is 20% off with the code Ziip Chaos. Oh, and there's a Christmas Superior. Oh, the Christmas Superior gift set is already 10% off, and you get the additional 20% off with the Ziip Chaos code. So you could get 30% off, I guess, the Christmas Superior gift set at Ziip. And then the gels are 25% off with code Gel Chaos. So I don't know when those end, but that one's going on right now too. Okay. Let's get a drink of water. Oh, Melissa's like writing it. She's good. Yeah, so she says microcurrent and nanocurrent work in harmony to immediately and long-lasting results, treating a range of skin concerns, including wrinkles. Thanks. Yeah, so I was kind of interested when I was reading about it, how it actually works or how it's working. And so I did a little bit of research because I said, like, how does this nanocurrent boost skin tissue? So it says ATP production. Nanocurrent significantly increases ATP levels, providing the energy required for skin cells to repair and regenerate. This leads to faster wound healing, improved skin texture, and an overall youthful appearance. And you guys know that ATP is like the energy of cells. It's made in the mitochondria. Okay, so then collagen and elastin stimulation. By energizing fibroblasts, the cells responsible... energizing fibroblasts. These are the cells that are responsible for collagen and elastin production. Nanocurrent supports firmer, more resilient skin. So somehow it's energizing these fibroblasts. And then it's improving skin barriers. So nanocurrent enhances the skin's ability to retain moisture, reducing dryness and irritation while improving its barrier function. It's also anti-inflammatory. The gentle current helps reduce inflammation and calm redness, making it suitable for sensitive or reactive skin types. So that's what makes Ziip Halo unique from the other microcurrents that you might see on the market, because it also includes the nanocurrent. So the nanocurrent is supposed to be the long-lasting effect of doing microcurrent, and then the microcurrent concept is like a 72-hour boost to the skin. So you're getting like twofold. You're getting some immediate, and then you're getting some long-lasting building. I think I need to clean my skin more. Yeah, so Melissa's dropping those links in any of the promo codes and how it works. And then also the blog I've pinned to the top of the chat. And if you go to the blog, you'll see a really beautifully done blog with information on all these things and the deals also. Okay, I think we're clean. So the next thing I have, well, before we get there exactly, let's use, I've shared this for a really long time. Like every fall, I love this PCA nutrient toner. It smells like apple pie, or not apple pie, pumpkin pie. It's just so beautiful. And I like just like putting it into my skin. Plus, it makes me happy, especially this time of year, because it smells like fall. Like it's fall skincare. Maybe that's what we'll do next week. Maybe I'll pull all my favorite like fall like pumpkin masks and stuff. This guy will definitely be included. Okay. Anne Shay says, I know which one you're talking about, Kim. I have that one as well. It's a little bit easier with the gloves, but I love the Ziip. I see the best results with it. Yeah, I got the gloves too, Anne. And it is easier with them, and you're like, I think I made a video on it. But I don't know. I love also that it's so tiny. And that was what was great about the 4.0 when it came out. I was like, oh, this is so tiny. And so now this one is tiny, easy. The app, I think, is really helpful. And I actually really like their conductivity gel. It's not as goopy as some of them. It feels like it's a little slicker. Okay, let's put on our neck mask. So this is the Mesama neck and chin mask. And Mesama is actually having a sale, actually. What is Mesama doing? Okay, Mesama. Okay, you can stack discounts at Mesama too. So Mesama right now is 20% off their site. And my N Chaos 10 will take off basically another 8%, giving you a total of 28% off of their devices or their skincare. So you're getting almost 30% off with that stack. And yeah, I'm sure Melissa can drop the link in this chat too. And Chaos 10 is the promo code for that stack. So my first neck LED mask was the Omnilux one. Hold on, I think I'm gonna have to clip my hair up. And that was great. But they were like the only ones on the market who had one. And now Mesama has this one. I mean, Pure Daily did have like a light face and chest mask together. But I felt like it was really Omnilux for the longest time who was the one who had the neck and chest. But nobody put the chin on. So this like goes right underneath. So I think that was like a nice ad by Bev from Mesama. And we actually know who owns Mesama. It's a woman-owned business. She lives in the UK. She's super nice, so kind. She always participates in our giveaways in the app. And she's doing it again this year. And actually, she is giving away her Prana LED face mask. So we are adding that to the giveaway right now. So we have some more devices coming into the giveaway. So that's the reason I've been kind of slow to photograph it, because I'm kind of waiting to see what we fully get out for you guys so that we do a really nice giveaway. So, okay, so we're going to turn this on. So you can see it's battery operated just like Omnilux. Turn on. Okay, and then you can set it for different things. So I'm doing red, near infrared, and then I'm setting the time. We're going to do 9 minutes. And again, like you can walk away with it because it's so like I can just stick it in here and like go cook dinner. Or, I mean, I really like these are the things that I like editing in, because I can sit here and edit on my computer and like have this neck mask on. So I'll just like run them all day long. Okay. So the next thing we're going to play with are these nano-soluble collagen film strips. So these come from Korea. I got them on Amazon. And I don't know, you guys. They actually made my skin look really beautiful yesterday. So I'm not saying that they're not things that can make your skin look beautiful. But I was trying to understand why this nanotech, or why this, this film would like be better than just a cream. So this is what ChatGPT told me. They said, okay, nanosoluble collagen film absorbs into the skin more efficiently because of its nanotechnology based design. So it's a nano-sized the collagen is naturally a large molecule. So natural collagen is naturally large that struggles to penetrate the skin barrier. However, in nanosoluble collagen films, collagen is broken down into a nano-sized particle, which are much smaller and can pass through the skin's outermost layers. Okay, so then the format enhances the delivery. So it's really thin, and you'll see when I pull them out. So this dissolvable film adheres closely to the skin, creating a semi-occlusive environment. This increases the absorption of active ingredients by minimizing evaporation. Okay. And that's one of the reasons I say, like, when you sheet mask, you should put one of those silicone sheet masks over it, because it creates that occlusive environment so that the serums or whatever, because you might buy a $50 sheet mask, you want all that serum going into your face. So when you put on the silicone cover, instead of the environment sucking 50 or 75% away from your skin, it's being trapped, and it can only go one direction, and that's into your face. And you can wear them longer. So that's great. Okay, so it says that the collagen in the film is designed to dissolve in contact with moisture. Yes, that's true. Oh, it has an enhanced bioavailability. The nanoparticles are more bioavailable, meaning they easily recognize and are easily recognized and utilized by the skin cells. This allows the collagen to integrate into cellular processes that repair and regenerate the skin. It talks about targeted delivery, but that's just based on where you put it. Compatibility with skin lipids. So it says nanocollagen particles are often formulated to mimic the skin's natural lipid structure, which helps them blend seamlessly with the skin barrier and penetrate more effectively. So basically, we're just saying that these collagen particles have been broken down really small, and they can penetrate into your skin better. Okay. So you need your skin to be wet, and like on the box, and it's not the best directions, you guys, as usual, but it's like spray your face with hyaluronic, mist. It's like, okay, it doesn't sell one. It doesn't come with one. So I was like, am I going to do like 1 part hyaluronic acid, 1 part water, mix it up, put it into a bottle or whatever? I don't really think it matters. So I did find this Laneige cream skin mist. And so it's just like basically what they're talking about. It's just like a hyaluronic skin mist. And so what you do is you get your skin wet, and then you put these films on, and then you spray them, and then they absorb more into the skin. But they are a little tricky to take apart. So this box comes with 10 sets, and this is what a set looks like. And I did open, because I messed up so much yesterday trying to open these things. So I'll show you the anatomy of this. Basically, they say pull off they don't identify. So there's a little collagen nanostrip inside both of these sides. So the blue thing needs to come off and the white thing needs to come off. But they never say like which side to take off first. They'll say like take off the white thing. But if you take off the white thing first, it's really hard to get the blue thing off. So I don't fully understand the directions. It almost seems like you should have to, here, I'll show you. But basically, okay, so we'll peel off this side. And this side's supposed to go on the face. And we'll like, and we have a forehead one and like these cheek ones. I'm gonna put it down like this. I'm not even sure if I'm applying this right, to be quite honest, because there is no, oh wait, okay, yes I am. There is that example, but like on the back side, there was like no example of where I was putting this. So you get it on, but see, then I was thinking, okay, then you get it on and can you peel it off, but you can't. So just like, let that adhere for a minute. And then we'll peel off the other side. They are just like a little tricky. think you need nails for this. Oh, see, and now like the film, the inside film is like ripping on this one. Great. Okay, hold on. This one seems kind of damaged. Okay, so you can see in this one when I pulled it off that not all of the collagen film, okay, so you can see that like not all the collagen film came off onto it. So it's like trapped on this thing. So I don't know, guys. It's a little problematic. Okay. Stuck that one a little high in my eye. So I messed up the other forehead one. So now I'm going to open up another package just to get the forehead one out. Okay. Here's the forehead piece. Okay, so you can see that all of the collagen nano came off on that one. You want this like really strong adhesion, obviously, because you want that film to release from this kind of material coating and adhere to the skin so you can peel this off. And then they talk about like getting it wet maybe. But really I think what was supposed to happen is you were supposed to be able to peel this off and then spray it and get it wet. But I found yesterday I had to spray this to get it wet to get it to release more. So I don't know. Has anybody tried these? You think these look cool, Edward? Okay, let's see if we can get, see, I just feel like it's impossible to get it to like release. Okay, wait. I think that came off. I think that it, I don't know. Oh yeah, I did. Can you see that? I got the film on. Okay. It's just already absorbed. So like, then they want you to spray it in more and it kind of like goes more into your skin. This one was the one that kind of only half came off. Okay. It's releasing. Okay. And then let's see if we can get the forehead one off. See now? Stay down. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay. Then you spray it in more. And it's supposed to absorb in. Oh, and our neck mask is done now. Okay, some of these are good. Need to save this cheek one. Okay. I don't know. I just wanted to try them. They seem like they could be fun. Korea always has such fun, interesting things. So now you can kind of like massage in that sheet. You can use more spray to help you just like have a little bit more hydration and slip to move it. All right, we are done with our neck mask. You can kind of see how it's a little bally. I don't think it's supposed to be that way. Maybe it needs more liquid. I mean, it's soup. I mean, it feels really hydrating. I just don't like these couple of like collagen balls that are gonna make life hard later on once we get to makeup. gonna let that sit for a minute. One of the things that I want to pack on now is that Keranex Daily Care Booster. You guys, if you've never microneedled with the Keranex, like basic just Keranex Booster ampoule, it's amazing. It'll make your skin so beautiful, so shiny. But if you don't microneedle and you just want a topical that's also really beautiful and just has peptides in it and it's going to make your skin glow, this Daily Care serum also does that. Hey Shelby, how are you? Oh, you think they're cool? Yeah, I was glowing yesterday after I tried them the first time. I agree. That's why I was glad. I'm glad they went okay because I was like, oh, I want to share these. Okay, sometimes my black, I don't know, it like gets into my face. Here's a black thing. Okay. All right. So now we have another Korean thing. These are just collagen moisturizing masks. So we're going to put that on our face and then we're going to do our hair, scalp stimulation, because we always multitask here. So this is how these come, kind of like in rice paper. Do the mouth after I do the eyes. Okay. So we're just going to basically occlude all this moisture we just put into our face with this collagen mask. If I can get it off of its thing. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's do the honeycomb side so it's a little bit more grippy. It does break easily because it's kind of like jelly, so I just kind of tore it there. It's kind of hard to keep it down in the eye area. I kind of almost want to tear it, just, yeah, that now you can kind of like knock it down into that area a little bit better. It is kind of fragile. Okay. Alrighty. The nose is going to be weird. Okay. See, I'm always afraid I'm going to... Oh, yeah. Okay. See if I can get it off without breaking it. No, I'm going to stay. Okay. She's on. Okay. Stay. Don't fall off. All right, time to do our hair. Now, I did my hair this morning, so we're just going to zap my scalp for some stimulation. Oh, Shelby, you're so welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate when you guys come and hang out with me when I do self-care. I just hope you guys always remember that the whole reason I like to do these is to keep myself consistent, but then to help you guys feel inspired. Like, if you're going to be here, you might as well be doing something for yourself, having a mask on, doing microcurrent, doing your sit-ups. I don't know, like, anything that reminds you to like do something for yourself. If you have a high frequency wand, you should be doing it now. If you didn't put on your sunscreen today, you should put on your sunscreen. you guys can see how much my hair has grown this year because I got it colored in February. So you can kind of see the demarcation line. And I mean, I think my hair looks healthy off the scalp. It's like really shiny and it feels really great. Okay. Just like that, we gave our scalp some stimulation and it will help encourage healthier growing hair. Okay. So, while we sit here for a minute and I get my hair out of my collagen mask, let's look at some gift ideas. Okay. So, first off, let's talk about travel. So I've used a lot of travel bags from Amazon over the years, and I used to have a much bigger one and it was so heavy and I'd overpack it. So I like this medium-sized one from Amazon. One of the things that really stood out to me when I got this one was that it does have an organizer for jewelry in the front. This also is a great place to pack in sheet masks. But then it's pretty standard in the compartment. It's just a little bit smaller than the extra large. I always keep my dental stuff just packed in here because that's not going to change. And then I clear it out when I'm done. But it holds tons of hair products, tons of skincare products, tons of makeup, sheet masks, like everything. And it's still more than I need. And then I was going to use this today, but then I curled my hair and realized we weren't going to straighten it. But I did use it. I do use this a lot after the gym when I go from hot yoga to getting dressed and doing work. So the reason I'm putting these together is because this is a travel straightening iron brush. So you turn it on. It has 3 settings, but it gets hot in here. And so like after hot yoga, especially because my hair's super sweaty on top and it's like wrapped in a bun. So like all of this area gets like a little wonky and crazy. So I'm able to just take it through just like in the car and just like clean up these pieces and just make them so much smoother literally in my car. So that's really nice about this thing. And I didn't let it heat up all the way. It's still heating up, but it's super convenient. This button makes a lot of sense. Like it's just on, off, double click for up to the top level. Comes with a travel case and not that you need these, but 2 clips. I just keep it all together and it works great in my yoga bag. With the clips, I feel like it doesn't close as well as if it didn't have the clips in there, but you kind of move it around and then yeah. And so another like thing that could go into the travel bag if like somebody was like a traveler and you were like, oh, here, they want to straighten their hair and travel on the go. That could be a gift idea. The other things that have stood out to me really in the last couple months is, I don't know if you guys have tried this hairspray, this Milben, was it Stronghold Hairstyle 7? You guys, this stuff smells amazing and it doesn't make my hair like sticky. I actually didn't use this hairspray this morning because I had it down here and so I had to use a different hairspray that actually did make my hair more sticky. So hold on, let me like brush it out a little bit. But not only does this stuff smell amazing, like it really does hold body, but it doesn't make it sticky. It's like nice. I don't know how to explain it. Tried a lot of bougie, and this is a bougie hairspray. Okay, this isn't a cheap hairspray. I wish it was. I wish this was a $8 bottle of hairspray. It's not. This is a splurge gift hairspray, okay? Splurge gift for yourself, splurge gift for somebody who has amazing hair and you're like, hey, this is amazing hairspray. Yes, like this is a splurge hairspray, but it's, I save it for things. With that in mind, it's the same with my Donna Karen favorite deodorant. So I don't use this every day. I use it like on special occasions, like going like out or church or something. Like I don't use this for the gym. I use, Suave or whatever, like for the gym. But yeah, clinical strength actually. But this one, and I've shared this for years, so everybody knows that I love this one. But it smells so good, and I love wearing it. And it just really, I don't know, like it's just like bougie, like deodorant. So I feel like gifting is such a, and actually I got this as a Christmas gift once from somebody who is like the best gift giver. And that was like 10 years ago, and I've been hooked on it ever since. And then the other like bougie scent would be my favorite perfume, which is the Baccarat Rouge 540. It's still my favorite. It smells amazing. Every time I wear it, people always ask, like, what is that perfume? And obviously a lot of people know this perfume because there's so many attempted knockoffs for it. And I'm not saying the knockoffs aren't good. I honestly have not smelled a lot of them. I should get some knockoffs to compare since I've used this for so long, and I love it. Okay. Okay, so that was some of the gifts so far. One other one, and I know if you're in my app and you've been in our community forever, like you guys know that these Channel Pro sheet masks are amazing. I just love this biocellulose skin conditioning medium and how thin it is and how it just like wraps into your skin. These are amazing masks. So we will have all these things linked in the blog. And these do come from one of our vendors, and he does do a great promo code on them. And I think a lot of you guys even say that when you buy from him, he like includes extras in your packages and stuff, which is so nice because we do love these sheet masks. Okay. I have a couple other gift ideas, but we'll get to those in a minute. We're going to pull this off. We're going to take a drink of water. Oh, thanks, Edward. He says my hair looks amazing. Well, we do try to do what we can for it as the hair is like stuck in my forehead now. Okay. So this is what my skin looks like after taking off that mask and putting in all that collagen, nanofilm collagen into our skin. And it feels like fresh and clean, and I'm happy about it. So let's put on some vitamin C, and then some cream, and then some SPF, and then some makeup. So this is the Bloom FX 20% vitamin C oil. It is always nice if you're not going to do a vitamin C capsule. What I mean by that is if you're not going to do vitamin C that comes in a capsule like this, so that you know that every time you squeeze one of these open, it's going to be super fresh vitamin C. The other way to get longer efficacy out of your vitamin C is if it is suspended in oil. Oil keeps it longer than water does. So this is an oil-based one. And also the reason an oil vitamin C can be really great for your skin is because oil and lipids can penetrate into the skin through your pores, and so they can help drive down the vitamin C. And of course we want to put on vitamin C to protect our skin from UV damage throughout the day and free radicals and all this stuff that apparently is flying at our skin. And then to top that off, I have the Lawless Forget the Filler, just like plumping cream. It's pink inside. Okay, we're gonna let our skin marinate in that for a second, because we want it all to be absorbed in before we do makeup. So we'll look at the other gifts. Oh, I forgot to go over this guy. Okay. When I was doing the hairspray, I should have talked about this one. So this is the Dr. Group Scalp Revitalizing Solution. I've only had this for about a month, and this was recommended to me by somebody that follows me on Instagram, and they reached out and they said, hey, have you tried the Dr. Groot products? And I was like, no. So I went on and I got like 3 different things. I got the shampoo, this revitalizing scalp liquid, and like a deep conditioning mask. All 3 products I think are amazing. This one really stands out. It's the only product I've ever tried that's like it. So after you wash your hair, you squeeze it into your hair, and it's kind of like a liquid, and it's kind of like slippery, but then it will start to foam up a little bit as you move it, and then your hair just becomes this like very slick, foamy, encapsulated situation. And then when you rinse it out, your hair feels so like silky. It's a silk maker. So highly recommend this. You guys should try this. It's, I don't know. And it doesn't weigh your hair down either. So if you have thinner hair and you're afraid that like it could make it really heavy, I don't know. I do have thicker hair, but as I've lost a lot of hair over the last year, I've become more sensitive to heavy products, and I don't feel like this is heavy. Okay. Oh, I should have said about the Bloom Effects. There is a deal on Bloom Effects, by the way. Let's see. So Bloom Effects, starting November 29th through December 6th. So use the link that we're going to provide, and it's going to give you 35% off all products, excluding bundles and accessories. So there's no code needed. You just need to use the link and you'll get 35% off. But so yeah, you get 35% off of their vitamin C. You get 35% off of that Bloom Effects SPF 50, which is like really amazing. Like I can't believe that mineral sunscreen goes on as light as it does for being an SPF 50. So been really impressed with Bloom Effects products. The only thing I would say is my issue with Bloom Effects, and it's an issue across the board with brands, is their packaging and the droppers and these things that just don't help you get product out. Like, and then also like they don't make products that are easy to hold. This is not an easy to hold bottle. It's heavy. Yes, it's beautiful, but like I'm afraid I'm going to drop it all the time. And it's really hard when your hands get slippery to even hold on to these things. So I just wish that people were more practical when it comes to product packaging. And since my life is product, I'm pretty sensitive to it at this point. All right. As this is sitting in our face, here's another beautiful gift. Kind of goes along with my spa robe. So Nera has a gift set. So you get this pre-body exfoliating foam wash and then the body wash. I really liked this foam wash, and both of these bottles, you guys, these are beautiful bottles. I'm like almost out of these products. I'm hoping that I can somehow refill them with something because I think these bottles are really nice in the shower. And then it has a dry body oil that comes with it afterwards, and you can see that I've used almost all of it. It's really nice. And then it comes with an exfoliating mitt. So this is like the Korean scrub mitt, and they do just like a nice, a nice branded one that like hangs in the shower and it looks nice. Anyways, I think this set is a really nice gift set. I think it could be like a perfect thing to put into your guest bathroom, or if you have friends coming for the holidays or something. Like it's really, I don't know, it just aesthetically it looks nice, and the dry oil smells really good. The body wash and the foam don't really smell like a lot to me, but the dry oil is nice. So it's a nice looking set. For the people who are into tech or into cameras or wonder how I do a lot of content, I've used this camera, different versions of this, because this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, but I had 1, 2, and now I'm at 3. 3 came out last year, and so I've been using it for over a year. I actually shared it as one of my favorites for Christmas last year. The thing that's great about it is it's gimbaled. So if I'm like vlogging, it's easy, it's smooth. Like it's not like bouncing. It's because this whole top is gimbaled. Watch it. You see it's just like, it's so smooth. So I do a lot of B-roll with this, but not only can you film vertically, and this is in 3K, you can flip it and be horizontal and be in 4K. You can flip it. Let's see. I'm trying to look at this backwards. Okay, you can flip it so like it can be looking at me. Now it can be looking at you. It does hyperlapse. It does a lot of like cool things that I don't even actually know how to do all of them, by the way. But Oh, we don't need to record. And then if you like flip it off, then it will just turn itself off. And then it has this can unscrew off of it, but it has this nice base. And then it also, it mics with the DJI Bluetooth mics. So you can have it over there. You can be mic'd and the sound will be great. But if you're just vlogging with it like this, the sound to it is perfect. You don't need a mic with it. So it's great for like, if you're filming your kids, it's honestly like such a great camera. And then it fits easily in your bag. So it's always with you on the go. It charges by USB-C, so it doesn't have any internal battery. I mean, it has an internal battery, but you're not switching batteries. And then it takes micro SD cards. So it's just really convenient, and I love it. And then what else? Oh, okay, now I'm like sweating in my robe. Hold on. I have a couple more things. So here is my new electric blanket, and some of you may have seen me share this on Instagram the other day when I got this because I've been freezing. This is a king size. This is like the outside that would be on your bed, so it's just like plush, but it's kind of like a light oatmeal color. They have some different colors. I just chose this one for my room. And then on the inside is like, you know, minky. And because it's king, it has 2 plugins for each side. So I guess the middle of it must be split between circuits. But you could like plug in one side or both sides. So anyways, this is my favorite thing right now. It's keeping me warm. We're going to use this in a minute after we do our makeup. But if you don't have one of these, I like resisted getting one of these forever. And then I finally got one a couple years ago, and it is a game changer when it comes to cleaning your makeup brushes. And then if you are into skincare and microneedling and, I don't know, breaking the skin with tools, the best thing you can have besides alcohol is also a UV light box that will clean all of your like tools. So you can see I have like scissors in there and rollers and everything to make sure that, like here's that microneedling head from last week from that hairnet kit. So that's in there getting, clean, and it just runs its cycle, and then everything, is like disinfected. Okay. Let's clip up our hair so we can do our makeup. I'm pretty sure our creams have absorbed into our skin. Sure there's no fuzz underneath our eyes. Okay. I swear that towel is always linting my face. How is it that I end up with the most lint-filled towels in the world? Okay, we're not doing this yet, but we will do that. You love that cleaning tool? I know. It's like you think you're not interested in it, and then you finally do it, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is like a game changer. So here's our box of makeup. This makeup that I'm using is like from my upstairs bathroom. This is like stuff that this is how I do my makeup every day. So I thought, since we're doing like gift ideas or favorites or whatever, I just thought it would be good to just do the makeup that I pretty much do every day if I do makeup. So we are going to start off with the Kosas Dream Beam Sunlit. Oh my gosh, these names. What the heck? Comfy Smooth Sunscreen. Okay, it's an SPF 40. Wow, I cannot read that, and that is a weird title. Okay. This sunscreen's pretty because it is definitely tinted. So like this was a great sunscreen for the summer because look at it. Like literally this could just be your foundation. Definitely if you were tanner too. If I was tanner. Oh, Edward, you got the UV box? Are you putting like microneedling tools into it, or what are you cleaning? I mean, you can clean your phone in it. It's, like I just decided, like when I saw it on Amazon, I was like, oh, this is the perfect thing for cleaning microneedling rollers and skin tools and stuff. But I think it was meant for people to clean their phones in. And like TV controllers and stuff that gets like really dirty like that. I just like to make sure that it's all like nicely put into my skin. Especially when you do a lot of layers, you need to make sure that everything gets absorbed in, or you could end up with a peely mess. So that is what that sunscreen looks like. What do you think? I think it's great. I mean, I know that it's not summer anymore, but I still like it. Okay, so now that our sunscreen's done, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter. So this is like a really high glow, kind of sheer tint thing. I wouldn't call this a foundation. Even though I think she does consider it a foundation, but it's kind of like a full face highlighter with some skin tint to it. Okay, so now I have a makeup sponge. Make sure it's not too wet. We'll just like pat this in. Sorry. Aww. That's so nice, Edward. Getting Lindsay an early Christmas present. Or an early, birthday gift. Okay, so we've got kind of that in, but you can see it's not really a foundation, but that's okay because I don't really like wearing heavy foundations typically. I just don't think that they look that great on me. Okay, so this is the Le Beige Chanel. It's all in French. Oh, Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. Yeah, it's a tan medium bronzing cream. So I just like dig my sponge into it. I always start up here, which is also why I clip up my hair, because I always go into my hairline, the top of my forehead. And then I use it in my eye socket too. Just like pump it in there. And then you can take it down your neck because your face is very tan. So we should make our neck kind of tan. I really do just like use these kind of like watercolors. I kind of just like, I always feel like I'm painting with the creams, which I prefer over the powders. Okay. We're on our way. So I have where is it? I have this really pretty cream blush from Lawless. So this one's called Gumdrop, but we're not going to do that quite yet because we should kind of take care of our under eyes. So this year, obviously, I got more concerned about the fat pad drop in my mid face, as I've shared, and how much hollower my under eyes have gotten. And so this is the first year I've ever used color correctors. Like, I've never needed color correctors before. So I went shopping for color correctors, and I got the Bobbi Brown cream in light peach. So to knock out that purple, because my skin is so thin there, we put in the orange. and it knocks it out. So that's the difference between a color corrector and a concealer. This is a concealer, so this can brighten on top of the color correction, but the concealer is never going to be able to blot out the purple color. And I like to use my finger for this stuff because I want the warmth of my finger to help just like basically melt it in as best as I can so it doesn't look super built up. And then when it comes to the concealer, this is the House Labs concealer. And so like I'll put it on my hand because if I go in with the doe foot, it's too much. And then I just take it on my finger. And I like go on the inside corner and just make it look brighter, but not too much. Okay. So hopefully that's okay. And then this is another thing I wanted to share with you guys, and I don't know if you have a pencil like this, and it's been hard for me to find a pencil that was really great at the lower waterline because by using a, not a white, but like this nude color on your waterline, it'll make my eyes look bigger. But a bunch of them that I bought over the years just were like not sticking. It's like, because you know that waterline's wet, so you need it's a weird material that you need that's going to be able to like get traction and, you know, pull product on and lay it down. Anyways, this one is called Fake Awake by Tarte, and this is the only one I've used so far that's been easy to glide on. And I want to do it before we like put powder down here or anything, because I have to pull on my eye. But I just feel like this one actually stays on the line. So look at the difference. Now I think I probably messed up my under eye. Okay, so I hope you can see, but I just white lined this one and this one's not. And I don't know if you can tell, but this one should look a little bit bigger because of that white line that kind of extends the white of your eye. Can you see the difference? I mean, I can. I mean, this one just looks more open to me. Okay, let's try not to hurt. I should have done this before I did my under eye concealer. And actually, I made that note to myself yesterday and I totally forgot. Okay, so that's what the kind of like nude color, skin color at your eyeline, lower lash line looks like. All right, now we can do our blush. And this is like, watch, this is super pigmented, but isn't that a pretty color? I really like this color, but it's really pigmented. So I'm gonna put down some and then I'm gonna use this to just kind of like take it up in a C. Like I like the pink going up here. So like when you turn your face, you have like the pink going up. So it looks higher, right? It's like lifting up, it's pulling up. I just think this pink is really pretty. I kind of want a little bit more, just in the center. Okay, I think that's pretty. So that is a pretty color, and that one is called Gumdrop by Lawless. Okay, so let's set our under eye with our Lawless setting powder, and I've used this a couple weeks in a row. The little sponge comes out of the bottom and just take some on it and just start making things a little bit more matte. And helping set that under eye. And then down our nose, and like in the center of our forehead. And I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury bronzing powder up here, so I am going to set the cream from Chanel. Okay. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in 2 medium. I've used this for a couple years, you guys. You can't make a dent in it. So we'll just take like a nice big brush and just put that up here. So that whole area gets a little bit darker set. And since we took that cream down our neck, we'll just take that bronzing powder on top. And then, what else? Okay, we need to do our brows, our lashes. Oh, the lips. This is a new thing for me that I've been playing with this fall, which has been fun. Okay, we need a highlighter. So this is a highlighter that I started using in 2019 on Amazon when I was, maybe summer 2020 when I was on Amazon live streaming. This is the Milani 110 Dolce Perla Baked Highlighter. I think this is by far the cheapest highlighter and the best highlighter I've ever experienced. I just think it is such a cool, easy, affordable highlighter that gives like amazing shine. It's not sparkly. It's milled really fine. So like I like to use it on my eyelid. A little on the nose bones. A little on the Cupid's bow and Filtrums to make that pop. Okay. So that should be a little bit more sparkly, but not like, it's not glittery. It's, let's see. You see, it's not a glitter. It's like just a really pretty pearlescent thing. Okay. All right. Let's do our eyebrows. So this is by far my favorite brow pencil. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat. This is the black brown. I really like how sharp her pencil is and tiny instead of being so fat. So it gives you more control. And it's a pretty dry pencil. It's not super wet or like, I don't know. I just think it's better to have one that's like a little bit harder. I think it's easier to be a little bit more controlled with and just kind of get the shape you want. I already have kind of the shape I want. I just give it more color. And then I flip it around and I use the spoolie to just brush that color through. I really just like this formula and the color for me in particular. I usually try to do the medium to dark browns for my eyebrows. And then this is by Benefit. This is the Fluff Up Brow Wax. And I've been using this for about 2 years. It's still, in my opinion, the best. I wish you got more in a tube though. So it's like a white wax. And I just like this better than the brow gels because I feel like it's better at kind of giving you like almost more of a laminated look because it's definitely thicker. So then I just like use my finger with it to pop those, especially those front hairs up. Because if you ever look at young girls or just kids in general with their eyebrows, those front pieces are always like straight up and like strong. So I just feel like that's like a youthful concept. So I like them to be like more up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's do mascara and then we'll do lips. This is a great mascara or an eyelash curler. It feels really nice. I like how spongy the cushion is when you go to crimp it. Like you get, it feels like you get like a whole inch, even though I realize that's not happening. It's probably like 1 millimeter, but it just feels like it just really squeezes in good. What did I do? Okay. So after I do that, I like to take a spoolie to just make sure that my lashes are separated. I have really small lashes. That's why I used to do lash extensions. But I do like not having lash extensions also. Okay. So this is the original tubing mascara from Blink. And I make a mess a lot of times with tubing mascara. So I'll show you how I clean it up. Tubing mascara, I like it a lot, but it's such a wet formula. So especially if you have like short lashes like I do, it just feels like it's so wet. You have to be so careful. Okay, so I've got a bunch of it on. I know that I got it down there. We're just gonna let that hang out for a minute and it'll dry and then we'll scratch it off. But I come back through when it's still wet and I use my spoolie to help separate out the lashes because it can get very clumpy. And it helps like elongate the formula too, I feel like. I feel like it pulls a lot of that tubing material along so that the lashes look more wispy than chunky. And this helps them dry faster because I feel like it extends the material and it's not such like in pockets. Okay, so where I messed up and got it, we need to let that dry for a minute. I'm going to throw this in the trash. I won't use it to scratch off because it's full of material. And you can buy these in like a pack of 100 from Amazon. Probably comes in a pack of like 500 because I have a million of these things. So, and I only bought them once. Okay, so now this has been drying. I have a clean one. I'm just going to scrape off that material. Okay, see, so it scrapes off. Don't like try to rub it off. Just get something like this that will easily just scrape it off. And did I get it? Oh, I got a little bit up here. Okay, I don't think we got it anywhere else. Okay. All right. So we just need to do our lips. And these are Maybelline lips, okay? Has anybody tried these vinyl ink lips? They stay really well. So this one is, like, I really like how not sticky they are. So this is number 95 Captivated. So it's kind of like a brown, which I feel like is kind of cool for Thanksgiving next week. So I've been mixing these two colors. I think the applicator, the doe foot on this is really good too. It helps me have control on small lips. The formula feels oily, like it feels very nourishing and not sticky, but it will dry and stay, but it won't feel tight. So then this is the color 165 called Edgy. So it's more of like a purple. I feel like my nose is running. Okay, so then I just kind of wanted like a little bit of pink kind of in the center, but I liked how the kind of the brown color was too. But I felt like you could take this and just like put it in the center and just make it like more pinky right here. So yeah. And this will stay. It will like not smear. It will just stay, and it feels so hydrating. But this, it's called vinyl ink. So it's some, I don't know how to explain it, but it will stay shiny like this, and it won't get on my teeth, hopefully. And yeah, it kind of just like locks into this situation. Okay, you guys, we are over time today. I had no idea how slow I was going. Is there anything I forgot? I know that I was going to do this with you guys, but I feel like we're over time. But basically the way this works is, okay, I'm going to show you one really quick and then we'll wrap it up, okay? So this is how the set comes. It comes with this bowl, and it comes with these different rubber gaskets that fit onto different brush heads, and then this goes on and spins it, okay? So what I like to do is I'll use like a micellar water like this Mizone, and I'll do like a little bit of it, like 1 part that, and then some water, and then you put on its lid, okay? And then what brush can we clean? Well, let's see how this one does. This one will be kind of annoying because it's not gonna flip out as much. Let's see. Okay, here's a makeup brush. This one you can see is like a brown pencil, or I must have used it with like brown or something. So you just come over here and you like test which one it's gonna fit in. And it looks like it'll fit in this one. And then you stick it on this thing. I just put on new batteries on it, so it works really good. Okay, so we're just gonna get it wet and then spin it. I'm spinning it in the water for a minute. And then like I'll bring it up and let it spin out. And then like I'll bring it back down. And then like let it spin out a little bit. And then you just let it spin for a minute, air drying. And then you pull it out. And voila, it's clean, you guys. So that's why this is amazing, because I used to do like a crazy cleaning process with my makeup pencil or makeup brushes. I would like have like this massive thing with towels in the bathroom. They'd have different sinks going, and then they'd all be laying out and I'd be trying to blow dry them. So much better. So highly recommend this kit. It's like 20 bucks, and like it will change your makeup brush cleaning routine for sure. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Remember that everything I used is linked in the blog that is pinned in the description of this video and also in the live chat box right now. I love you guys. I'm so grateful that you joined me for these, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, you guys.